First, this new time, breaking news, a house explosion in Pawtucket. Firefighters are on the scene right now, and we can tell you at least 2 people are injured, including a baby. This is the first video sent in by an Eyewitness News viewer through Report It. You can see smoke rising from the scene. The explosion happened just after 10 o'clock this morning. Pinpoint News Tracker shows you exactly where it's happening. 422 Mineral Spring Avenue in Pawtucket. This is just a couple of blocks from Samuel Slater Junior High School. We have live team coverage right now. Let's start with Eyewitness News reporter Sean Daly. He joins us live now with the Blackstone Valley Mobile Newsroom. Sean?
Patrick, a sunny, routine Tuesday morning changed radically about 2 hours ago here on Mineral Spring Avenue in Pawtucket when a house exploded. Let's take a look behind me here. You see the authorities are still on scene. We're told 3 people on the 3rd floor, a man, a woman, and a baby, made it out safely, but not without injuries. The man and the baby were taken to Rhode Island Hospital. An eyewitness tells us the man was burned protecting his wife and baby. What did it sound like?
At the beginning, like an explosion, like when a car hits something. It was like an explosion, but it was a gas. I have no doubt on it because there was no fire at the beginning, and half of the house collapsed. Like the corner of the house collapsed. That was when the lady was taking a shower. You can see her from the back all naked. She was trying to push like a door or a wall just to get through the other side. And then was when everybody get to see the baby. That's when the commotion started.
You seem shaken.
Because it was a baby, and it was the fact that how he didn't even think on coming out himself. He just protect his baby and his wife, and that's what you want to see.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
That is more than beautiful. It was a pattern to do for the kids. I'm thinking like a mom at this point.
You say more than beautiful.
It was amazing. If people do that, there would be less dead on accidents like that. He didn't think on him, not even once. He was burning, for crying aloud. Like the fire was just around him, and he didn't mind. He was just covering his family up. Wow.
Women and children first.
Yes, that is remarkable. It's amazing to see a man caring so much for his family. It's amazing.
Amazing. You just heard it from her, and we spoke with another eyewitness who described the explosion at the very beginning. She says it was loud, but also muffled in some weird way. She actually described it as more of an implosion, and she said she also felt it. Patrick?
We now know the National Grid crews are on the scene as well. What can you tell us about what they are doing there right now?
Well, they're there trying to figure out exactly what caused this explosion. There is no word on the cause just yet, but we do know that the gas and the electricity have been shut off for this immediate area all around here for the moment as they try to figure out what went wrong.
All right, thanks, Sean. Our live team coverage continues now on this breaking news. This Pawtucket neighborhood, of course, shaken by this morning's events. Several police and fire investigators are at the scene trying to find clues to find out what happened here. Let's go to Eyewitness News reporter Steve Nielsen now. He joins us live at the scene in Pawtucket. He's been talking to investigators about their first findings. Steve?
Well, Patrick, one of the toughest things to do at a scene like this is just get confirmed information. It's so chaotic at these scenes, and I mean, this is just as breaking as it gets right here. It's still very active scene. They're still just trying to put out a fire at this house right now, let alone try to figure out what the investigation is and get answers. So there's not a lot we'll know at this point. What I can tell you is that what Sean was saying is the National Grid crews are here. They did test for leaks, and so far in the surrounding area, they haven't found any leaks. They haven't been able to test the house yet for obvious reasons as they try to still put out the fire there. And as far as what caused the fire, it's just a big question mark right now. I did talk with Major Martins with the Pawtucket Police. He had limited information. He was here, though, just about 5 minutes after the explosion happened, and he commented to us about what he had seen.
It was a very active fire. There were flames shooting at least 30 feet in the air, if not more. A lot of heavy smoke, and the fire department was here in the process of extinguishing that fire when I arrived. It's a tragic event, to be honest with you, so we're just hopeful that there are no severe injuries.
So as we've heard now that an adult and a baby were sent to the hospital, there's no word on the severity of those injuries. We are still working to confirm that information. When I asked him about if he knew a possible reason for a cause, it was just a big question mark at this point. He said they have no idea if it's anything criminal in nature or if it's accidental, maybe gas. They're not sure. They're still just trying to piece it all together. Reporting live at the mobile newsroom from the Blackstone Valley Mobile Newsroom, I'm Steve Nielsen, Eyewitness News.